So today we're going to talk a little bit about your transfer to SHU, okay? So just getting started, how have you been feeling since your transfer to SHU?
I'm feeling good. I have some bad and good days. I've been joining more clubs recently,
That's good.
like the Pinky Swear Club
Mm-hmm.
and the To Write Love on Her Arm Club.
Okay, that's good. That's great that you're taking that initiative and like getting yourself out there. Awesome. So what made you initially, switch to SHU and make that transition?
My previous school was very isolated. It was on top of a hill, and it was very far away from home. And my roommate and I did not get along really well.
Mhm.
Our personalities matched together. Yeah, and she was kind of strange. So.
Gotcha. All right. So, and I can kind of understand what you're feeling. So, this week in general, now that you've been here a little bit, how would you say you're doing now after your transition to the school?
I feel more comfortable on campus. It's still harder because I don't know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's been better.
That's good. Good to hear. So I know things are going a little bit better, but what would you say is your biggest challenge that you're experiencing regarding this transfer?
Probably going out there to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of difficult with COVID and restrictions stuff.
Right, yeah, definitely. I can understand that for sure. And maybe when things, open up a little bit, it can get to be a little bit better for you. So how does being a transfer make you feel? I know that you're, in a new school, you're a junior. How does it make you feel seeing other people on campus that you don't really know?
I kind of feel like an outsider,
Mm-hmm.
especially like in the dining halls and stuff. Like there's people
Yeah.
and friends. Like usually I'm like by myself usually,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm close to my roommates, so I usually hang out with them
Yeah.
a lot. So.
That's good. Okay. But I can, again, really understandable. It takes a while for those connections to be made. So how would you say you're feeling when you are experiencing something like you're in the dining hall? How do you feel when you're seeing those friends together?
I kind of feel alone,
Mm-hmm.
very lonely,
Yeah.
and it's kind of frustrating because like I want to make friends, but like there's restrictions, so it's kind of harder.
Right. Okay, that's understandable as well. So does this make you feel any way about yourself, or do you wish that you were maybe different at the school, or how do you feel just about yourself being at the school?
Myself wise, I feel like I wish I like initially like know people that went here, so it'd be like easier, so I can meet people through like
Right.
my friend,
Mhm.
and then grow a friend group, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah. That can be challenging, but I think you can definitely overcome that. So what would make you feel happier at this school? What are some things that would maybe improve your experience overall?
I guess like knowing more people. So I think it's like cool when people's like, oh hey Kelly, or hey, in the dining hall, or just passing the hallway,
Mhm.
or be like, oh I know you're from this
Yeah.
class or this club. So,
Mhm.
but I know I'll get there. So.
Right. Definitely. That's a good attitude to have for sure. Is there anything that you've done to kind of help cope with this change at all, or anyone you've really leaned on to help you?
I joined the club softball team,
Okay.
which is
Great.
nice because I can make friends through that.
Awesome.
And I kind of really rely on my older sister and my family,
Mhm.
and I have some friends back at home,
Mhm.
but we don't really talk that much. So.
Okay. But that's good that you have those people you can lean on if you're feeling particularly lonely or something. So I know you mentioned the club softball. That's awesome. Is there any other activities? I know we mentioned the clubs at the beginning. Is there anything else that you think that you could enjoy, or maybe something along the lines of your major or something to get maybe a little bit more involved and meet more people?
I kind of want to look into my major club because I know there's actually one.
Mhm.
And then there's like the art club, that kind of seems cool.
Yeah.
And I might also like maybe get into like the volunteering because it's a very
Right.
big part of our school.
Right.
And maybe join a club sport. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so some goals that maybe we can set are joining those, the major clubs that you were talking about, and maybe, putting yourself out there and joining a club that maybe you didn't think at first that you would like. And I would also maybe think about joining something with other transfer students, or maybe reaching out to an advisor, seeing if there's certain groups in your major that you can get involved in to kind of meet more people and make you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Okay, that sounds great. I know there's some couple of transfers in the building, so.
All right, good. So do you think those goals are something that you can do? Are they realistic goals that you think that you can make for yourself?
I think the goals are very realistic. It probably takes some baby steps to reach those goals, but I think it's very achievable.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have to change anything about yourself. Just, it's the times we're in right now to just, make yourself get a little bit more out there, for sure.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right, thank you.